Hi, my name is Jeanine Metz. I just wanted to tell you my story because it is quite amazing. In my 20s, I slipped on ice, but I think I had problems before. But when I went to the doctor, all of a sudden I couldn't walk at all. And they said, oh, you know you have scoliosis. So I didn't know about it until I was 20 years old. And through college, my back was going out quite a bit, but after college, as soon as I started working a regular job in my chosen field, which was retail management, my back was going out every couple months. And I would have to be out all the time. And it would be maybe a month in bed. And back then there wasn't a whole lot of anything. I had a myelogram, if that dates myself there, but it was before the MRIs. And it did show a bulge disc, but typically it was just spraining my back over and over again because of the misstructured areas. And what that did over time, in my 20s, I think I was in bed about 8 different times between 2 weeks and a month, flat on my back, barely able to go to the restroom. So it was not a fun, pleasant 20s, but I got real athletic in my 30s and 40s and worked on everything, but I could not work a normal job. So I was a graphic designer for 20 years, and then I've been in real estate for another 20 years. So I still was able to maintain, but it was always laying down flat on my back with ice anytime I overdid anything, and that was quite frustrating. As I aged, it was very apparent that I couldn't stay as athletic as I had been, and I had to give up my windsurfing and some of my other very strenuous jobs that kept me strong. And I realized that my back was going out more and more and more. So I finally decided to have the surgeries that I've been avoiding my entire life. I've been Rolfed, I've been chiropractic, I've been everything you could possibly imagine. Over the years, I get massages all the time and chiropractic all the time, but that's typically what kept me maintained. And I was just finally ready to do the minimally invasive surgery. I had all my MRIs done, and then one of my girlfriends mentioned the Florida Wellness Center, and I came in, and actually I went to a seminar first, and I was pretty excited about what he had to say. But I had to talk to a couple more people, and I heard a couple people tell me unsolicited, that they had really good success with stem cells. So I went ahead and did it, and it's quite a big chunk out of your pocketbook, but I took a leap of faith because I was really struggling to keep my real estate business going and keep active and everything all in one with this back pain. Okay, so when I went to Dr. Chowdhury's office, he's the one that does the lower back. I had the 2 lower discs done, and that would mean 4 shots. So it's in the facets on both sides. And it was a very simple process. When I went in there, he did lidocaine and did it. And I think between the lidocaine and the shot, the stem cell, it gives you like a really, really anti-inflammatory feeling in the area that's been, giving me pain for 40 years. So I was totally elated when I left there. I went to the beach and I laid down, and I was just like, oh wow. I couldn't stop saying, oh wow. But then I was a little frustrated the first week or 2 because there was a dull pain, and so I wasn't feeling real comfortable about it, but I stayed with the program. I kept very easy the first 6 weeks or so. I made sure, I didn't do any twisting in my yoga classes, anything to stop the good procedure that, I guess it's like building scaffolding on your current situation, and bones, discs, everything came back to life, basically. 3 months, I noticed a little bit of difference. 5 months, we went on a trip, and it was 10 hours of driving, and we did miles of hiking, and on the way back, my husband looked at me and said, Jeanine, you haven't complained about your back the entire trip, which was pretty amazing. So that was a year and a half ago, actually a year ago since that trip. And it's been pretty amazing ever since. I'm back to doing some gardening work and doing things around the house that I couldn't do. I couldn't even vacuum. I got back into working out all the time, where I didn't have to go around my back problems. So now I can be consistent on working out, and I'm feeling at least 10 years younger just with everything. It's been awesome.